So once we've got that roof filled in there, this is what it should look like once complete. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to go underneath here and we're going to take out our white terracotta. And what we're going to do is we're just going to come over here. We're going to place down 2 there, 3 there, and we're just going to place an outline here along the edge. And it's not going to overlap on the corners, it's just going to go over diagonally. So once we've got that down, now what we're going to do is we're going to take out our stripped spruce wood and we're going to place down an outline off of that. So we should have 5 right there, and then we place 3 right there. And again, we are not going to overlap on the corners, we're just going to leave the corners diagonal. So let's go ahead and add a spruce or stripped spruce wood outline around that. And once we get to this part, we are actually going to continue the outline, except it's going to be above and 1 block out diagonally from the stairs that we've already placed. So let's just place 3 just like that, and it's going to just continue just like that. So we're going to have 3 there, 2 there, and then 1 here. And I'm sure you can see the pattern already, so let's go ahead and continue this all the way around until we reach that side right there. So just in case that part was confusing to you, we should have 3 blocks right here, then 2, then 1, then 2, then 3, and then 5 in the middle, and then it should be the same backwards here. So 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then 5 right here in the middle. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to take out our spruce planks, and we're going to add another outline layer, except it's going to be 1 block up. And we again are not going to include the corners, so we are not going to connect the corners right there. We're just going to leave it diagonal. And this is going to be 1 block up and 1 block inward. So it's just going to be 1 block up and diagonal. So let's go ahead and add this outline here. Just in case you want to double check, this middle section should be 5, and then 3, and then 2, and then you're going to turn and it's going to be 2, 3, 5. So the circle's getting smaller, it's just 5 in the middle, then 3, then 2, then 2, then 3, and then 5. So once you've got that complete, next up we're going to add 1 more layer up and diagonal from that, and we're going to continue using our spruce planks. So it should be 5 in the middle, and then 3 on the side, just like that. And then it should be 2, and it should actually be a corner piece looking like this, consisting of 3 blocks. So now let's continue this, and let's just continue this all the way around until it reaches that side where we started. Okay, and once we've got that complete, now this is what it should look like. And just for some clarification, in case this confused anybody, there is actually a section here. If I place a lantern here so there's some light, you can see that this is actually a jungle block right here. We're just going to leave it that way, so it's the same on this side here as well. So don't worry about that, that's how it is supposed to be. But anyways, next what we're going to do is we're going to add some lights. So let's get out our spruce planks, and off of this block right here, we're going to place down 1 block. Then we're going to take out our block of redstone. We're going to place down 1 right there, and then on each side of it, we're going to place down a redstone lamp. And let's go ahead and while we're at it, just cover up that redstone with a spruce trapdoor. Then we can go over here and place down 2 more spruce planks right there. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to place down 3 spruce planks right there, 3 there, and 3 there as well. So now we should have one layer of spruce planks, and then this light pattern, and then 3 more layers of spruce planks. Then we're going to duplicate the same light pattern right there, and then we can add 3 more spruce planks, and then we're going to place down the lights, and then 3 more spruce planks, and then we will place down the lights again, and then 3 more spruce planks. So now that we've got that strip filled in all the way, next up what we're going to do is we're going to add 3 more layers of spruce planks on each side of it. So 1, 2, 3, just like that. We're going to fill this in all the way down until we reach the end. Let's go ahead and do that on the other side here really quick as well. So 3 layers of spruce planks. And then once we've got that part complete, what we're going to do next is we're going to go off of this light right here. We're going to make sure it's all the way lined up. We're just going to place down 1 redstone lamp, a redstone block, and then another lamp. And then let's cover that redstone up with our trapdoor. Then we're going to go ahead and move over to this one and do the same thing. So 1 lamp, 1 redstone, a lamp, and then a trapdoor. And then we will do it to this one as well. So lamp, redstone, lamp, trapdoor. And now what we're going to do is we're going to fill in all of the remaining blocks on this ceiling level with our spruce planks. So once you've got that part complete, now we've got 2/3 of the ceiling finished, and let's move on and do the exact same thing as what we did on that side to this side. So we're just going to line up with the lights that we already have placed. We're going to place down a redstone block, or a redstone lamp I mean, and then a block of redstone, and then another lamp. Then we'll do the same over here. And just to double check, guys, all of these light patterns right here should be 3 blocks away. So 3 blocks away right here, and then 3 blocks away like right here as well. And then 3 blocks away right here as well. So it's going to look like a little grid if you look down from the floor. So let's finish up the ceiling by adding the spruce planks in to all the gaps right here. And then this is what the ceiling should look like once complete. Let's go all the way down to the floor and look up at it. So this is what it should look like once finished. Next up, what we're going to do is once we have finished this overhang right here, we're then going to come over here, and off of this block right here, this spruce plank, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, and it doesn't matter what block because we're going to break them out. But then we're going to take out our quartz pillar, and we're just going to build it all the way up until it reaches the roof. Then we're going to break out those blocks. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take out our smooth quartz stairs, and we're going to place down 4 all the way around. Then we're going to go over another 4 blocks from that, and place another quartz pillar all the way up to the top. Go ahead and break out those blocks, and then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to place down some stairs all the way around. Next up, what we're going to do is we're then going to take out our smooth quartz slab, and let's go from the 3rd one down and place one, and then place a lantern. We can do the exact same thing on this column right here. Then let's go down here and let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks up. On the 7th block up, we will place another slab and lantern. So let's do the same thing on this one over here. And now we're going to do that exact same thing. We're going to copy down those two pillars to this side as well. Now something else that we're going to do to add more light is we're going to come along over here. We're going to break out this block right here. And let's go underneath and we will place down a lantern right here. And then we can go on back up and we can place down a spruce trapdoor right there. Let's go ahead and do the exact same thing to the other side right here. Let's break out that block, lantern, and then place down a spruce trapdoor. So now this lights up this entire area quite nicely. It's all well lit, and this entrance area, the exterior, is now officially complete. Now once that step is complete, we are then going to go back over here to the left hand side of the build and we're going to start working on the roof again. So let's go ahead and take out our jungle stairs and we're just going to add one more layer on top of this section of roof. Then once we've got that part complete, we're then going to go over here to the other side of this section of roof, and we're just going to bring this down all the way until it reaches this corner over here. Then we're going to turn the corner, we're going to keep on going down. Let's go ahead and turn this corner as well. And then once we get to this corner, off of this block, we're just going to place down 12 more blocks and then that's going to be it. Alright, so now that we've got those 12 blocks placed there, let's go on back over here. And as you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more layers of stairs to place right here. So let's go ahead and add that exact layer that we just placed. Let's add 4 more layers on top of that. Once we've got that completely filled in, now what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and we're going to continue using our jungle stairs and we're going to add another layer at the top layer only right there. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to take out our jungle planks. Let me just place down a little outline here so that you guys know what to fill in. So we're just going to fill in the rest of this weird shaped square right here. We're just going to fill all of this in with our jungle planks. Then we're going to come back over to this section of the roof and let me place another outline here. And now we're going to fill in all of this area here with jungle planks. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to build a little chimney and it is going to be over here. So what we're going to do here first is I'm going to use this orange wool just to mark my spot to make it a little easier. So there's a stair right here, place down 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks right there. And then we're going to break out these 3 stairs right here. Let's go underneath and place down a pillar there and a pillar there. We can go ahead and get rid of those wool blocks. Then we're going to place down 2 quartz pillar on top of each of those. Then we're going to take our white terracotta and we're going to place down 2 right there, and then 3 above it. So this is what we're going to have right here. And then we're going to come over here. We're going to place down 3 white terracotta here and 1 there. Then we're going to place down a quartz pillar here and here. And then we're going to fill in these 2 extra layers with white terracotta. Then we're going to take our white terracotta again and place down 2 blocks right here in the middle. Then we will take out our smooth quartz stairs and place down 1 on each side, just like so. And then finally we're going to take an anvil and we're going to place it right there. So here we have our chimney for the build. Once we've got that chimney completed, then we're going to swirl back around over here and we're going to fill in this section of wall. So what we're going to do here is, actually, let's take out our quartz pillar and we're just going to place down 1 quartz pillar block right there. So this is what it's going to look like from that side. We're going to place it down right there. Then we're going to take out our white terracotta, and actually, you know what, just to make it even, let's place down 1 more quartz pillar block right there. So now we've got 2 quartz pillars on each side. Now we're going to take out our white terracotta and we're going to go ahead and just fill in this wall right here, right above these stairs. And we're just filling this in so that we can't see any of those lights or anything underneath this roof. So now, once we've got that wall there, what we're going to do is we're then going to take our white terracotta, we're just going to place down, actually here we are also going to place down a quartz pillar there and a quartz pillar there. Now we're going to take out our white terracotta, we're just going to place down 2 right there, 2 right there, and then we will take out our stripped spruce wood, and we're going to place down 4 there, and 4 right here as well. Next, let's go behind to make it a little easier. We're going to take out our white terracotta again, we're going to place down 1 there, and 1 there, and now we're going to place down 1 layer here of white terracotta. And then if we go back up, we're going to place down 2 layers here. Next, we're going to take out a smooth quartz slab, place 1 down right there, and then have a lantern hanging off of it. So this is what this section of the roof should look like now. Go ahead and feel free to pause the video if you need to catch up. But then once we've got that, then we're going to come back around over here, and off of this stripped spruce wood, we're going to place down a layer going horizontal. We'll do the same thing for this one too. Then this should be 5 blocks long, and in the middle block we're going to place down a lantern there and another one right there. So now this is what this section should look like. Alright, so now this is what the entire house should look like so far. As you can see, we are getting very close to being finished. So next up, we're going to work on a back section of the roof over here. So let's come on over here now. For this step, we're going to take out our jungle stairs, and let me just place down the first layer here so that you know what we're going to be doing. After I place down this layer, we're going to be placing down 3 more layers above it. So for this, we're going to bring this down to this corner here, and then we're going to make the turn and keep going. And then we're going to turn this corner, and we're just going to bring it all the way down. And then we're going to turn this corner, and we're going to bring it down to the end right here. So we're going to bring it down to this block right here, and then we are going to stop. So once we've got that layer all the way filled in, I know this is a very large section of roof to fill in here, but now we're going to go back over here, we're going to go back over there, and off of that block, we're going to place down these 3 more layers on top of this layer that we just placed. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to fast forward it here really quick. Now that we've got those 4 layers of the roof filled in, next up we're going to switch over to our jungle planks. We're going to go off of this block right here. We're going to place down 4 right there. Then we're going to go off of this side and place down 3 right there. And now we've got a big shape here to fill in. Let me just go ahead and make it a little easier. So I'll add an outline right here. And then let's come over here as well, and I'll add an outline right here and here. Alright, so now we've got a big weird shape to fill in here with our jungle planks. So let's go ahead and fill in this entire section of roof right here with jungle planks. Now that we've got that roof section filled in, there's actually one other block here that I don't want you guys to forget about. It's this block right here. You may have noticed it when you were placing down these extra 3 layers right here, but we're just going to fill in this one block right here with our jungle planks, and then we can swoop around back over to the front side of the build. Now that we're back at the front of the build, what we're going to do next is we're going to add another roof section onto this layer of these 3 circular rooms right here. So what we're going to do here first is, let me just show you the blocks here really quick. I'm just going to scroll through them. I'm not going to name all of them outright because we actually have done this roof section already. We did it for that little circle room over there. So we've already done this exact pattern before, so this should really be just a refresher here. But what we're going to do first is we're going to take out our stripped spruce wood. We're going to place down 3 on all of these middle sections right here. And then next up, we're also going to place down 3 in these corners, just like that. Once we've got that down, then we're going to take out our white terracotta. We're going to place a block right here, and then we're going to place 4 off of it, so it should be 5 total right here, and they should line up with these corner blocks right here. So let's do the same thing for these other 3 sides. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to place down 3 blocks on each side of these. Let's do that for all of them, of course. Then we're going to go on the inside and we're going to place down 3 here, and then we're going to add layers all the way up to the top. So we're going to fill in those corners there. Let's do that for the other 3 sides as well. Then what we're going to do next is we're going to take out our spruce planks. We're going to fill in this floor here so that we don't see the lights anymore. And then we're going to work on the roof part of this. So what we're going to do here is we're going to place down an upside down smooth quartz stair right there, and an upside down one right there, and make sure that they're upside down and that they're facing the right way here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add another layer underneath, just like that. We're going to do that for both of these. Then we're going to build these layers all the way up until they are 1 block away from each other. And then at the top layer, we are going to add 1 upside down stair right there. So this is what it should look like at the end. Go ahead and feel free to pause if you need to catch up. But then, once you've got that down, we're going to do the exact same thing for these other 3 sections. Alright, now that we've got those roof sections filled in all the way, what we're going to do next is we're going to still use our smooth quartz stairs. We're just going to connect those all to one another. It should just be one block each. So let's go ahead and do that. Then we're going to take out our jungle stairs and we're going to connect these two layers here, just like so. And now let's go ahead and do that for every side of this little roof section here. Then what we're going to do once we've done that, so we're going to take out our jungle planks and we're going to fill in this middle layer right here. Then we're going to add 4 jungle planks right here, and that was right in the center. Now let's get out our smooth quartz block and smooth quartz stairs. We're going to place down 1 smooth quartz block on each side right here, and then 1 smooth quartz stair block on top of each of those. And then at the tippy top right here, we're going to take out our jungle fence and we're going to place down 2 right there. The final step for this part of the build is we're then going to take out some lanterns and place them down. You don't need to use as many as me, of course. You just need to place at least 1 in here so that we don't get any mobs spawning. But then this is what this section of the roof should look like once complete. Next up, what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be building this roof section for this circular part of this build. So for this, we're going to do the exact same thing that we did for this section and this section over here, except this one's going to have a slight variation in it. So let's go ahead and start off with the strip spruce wood like we normally do. We're just going to place down 3 along these sides right here. And on this side right here, we actually don't need to place down 3, but then next up, let's go ahead and move on to the corners. So let's just place down 3 along these corners here, like so. Once we have that, then we're going to take out our white terracotta. And we're going to place down 5 right here, just like this. Let's go ahead and do that for the other 3 sides as well. Then what we're going to do next is we're going to add 3 on each side of these white terracotta blocks. And when we get to this one right here, we can go ahead and add 3 on all of the blocks instead of just the 2 outside layers. So next up, what we're going to do here is we're going to add 3 here around this corner and go ahead and fill in this corner here. Let's do that for all of the other 3 corners as well. Then we can go ahead and take out our spruce planks and let's cover up all these lights right here. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to take out our smooth quartz stairs and we're going to add the upside down stair off of each of these blocks, just like this. Make sure you've got it placed the right way and facing the right way. Then we're going to place down some more stairs, 1 more layer underneath, just like that. Let's do that same thing for this side as well. And then just like we did with the other roofs, we're just going to add this up all the way till it reaches the top, and there should be a 1 block gap. And in this 1 block gap, we're going to place down 1 upside down stair. So now let's go ahead and do this for these 2 other sides, this side and this side over here, but not the back side. Once we've got those 3 roof sections complete, then we're going to continue using our smooth quartz stairs and place down one right there just to connect the 2 stairs, and then another one right there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to get out our jungle stairs and we're going to fill in these 2 sections right here. And we are actually not going to fill in the 2 back sections quite yet. We're just going to fill in these 2 front sections right here. So once we've got that, then we can take out our jungle planks and we can add a layer right here. And we can fill in this layer as well. Then let's just add one more right there. Then we're going to continue using our jungle planks. We're going to place down 4 right here. We're going to take out our smooth quartz block and place down 1 on each side. Then let's take out our smooth quartz stairs and place down 1 above those. And then we're going to take out our jungle fence and place down 2 at the top. So this is what it should look like. Now that we've got that section of the roof mostly complete, what we're going to do next is we're going to come over here to this section. And let's continue using our jungle stairs. We're just going to build down 1 layer right here. Let's make this turn and then bring this all the way down until we reach that quartz pillar block where this railing barrier is going to end. So right here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to continue placing those 3 layers here all the way around till it lines up to right here. Now that we've got that section filled in, what we're going to do next is we're going to come along over here and we're going to continue using our jungle stairs and we're going to place down 4 layers right here. And the 4 layers should line up perfectly with these other 4 layers that we just built. Now what we're going to do is we're going to build these stairs all the way down until they turn around here and wrap around this corner and then run into this wall. So let's go ahead and do that for the other 3 layers as well. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come along over here and we're going to fill in this section right here with our jungle planks. And that is going to actually complete the main section of the roof. Now all we have to do now for the roof is we're just going to come along over here now and we're going to take out our jungle stairs and we're going to place down a layer right here connecting to right there. We can do the same with this section of the roof. We're going to have to break out those 2 blocks. That was a little mistake that I made. But we're just going to make this section of the roof connect with the roof that we just placed. So let's go ahead and do that for this side over here as well. Looks like we're going to have to break out these 2 blocks here. Now that you've got that part done, we are actually going to add one more small detail over here. For this, you're going to need to take out the smooth quartz stairs and we're going to add 2 blocks right there. Then we're going to add 2 jungle planks right there. And then 1 jungle plank, or jungle stair I mean, right there. So now this side is complete. Let's go do that same exact thing for this side over here. So we're going to add 2 smooth quartz stairs, then 2 jungle stairs, and then 1 jungle stair right there. Actually, we can go ahead and leave that one blank. So now this section of the roof is complete. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take out our lanterns, and we're just going to add some lanterns under here. Only 1 is necessary again. I'm just placing 4 because I want to. Another optional thing that you could do is you could break out these 2 blocks right here, and you could add a door there and then add an oak stair right there, and now you could have a little secret passage that could give you access to all of this area that's underneath the roof right here. It's kind of cool to go underneath and see because it's all unfinished and you can see all the redstone and all that stuff, but that's just another option that you could do for right there. I would recommend doing that because secret passages are always pretty fun. Speaking of secret passages, there's actually one more secret passage that we're going to have to make, and this is what's going to give you access to this room right here. I'm sure that if you noticed while you were building, but there's actually no access to this room right here from the build, so we're going to need to have access to that point. And what we're going to do is we're going to come along over here, and we're just going to add some vines. So that's the reason why I told you guys to leave this block open right here. The reason was so that we could add some vines later on. And now we've got a secret passage that is going to give you access to that room at the top of the build. Now that we've placed down those vines, we now have 2 secret passages in the build, and we actually have the main chunk of the build complete. Now all we have to do is add a couple more finishing touches around the build, so let's swoop around over here to the left side of the build, and for this we're going to take out our smooth quartz stairs. We're going to add an upside down layer right here. We're just going to bring this all the way down, just like so. So now this railing here is complete. Next up, staying on the same side of the house that we just placed those stairs on, we're going to actually take out our stripped jungle wood and our jungle leaves. And what we're going to do here is right here in the center of the square, we're going to place down 4 jungle blocks. Then we're going to go diagonal and upwards and place down 3. Then we're going to do the same thing and place down 3 again. And then we're going to place down 2 right there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take our jungle leaves, we're going to place down 2 on top. Then we're going to place down 2 more layers of 2, just like that. And we're going to do that on each side. Then we're going to place down 2 layers at the bottom, just like that. Let's do that for each side. Then we're going to place down 1 diagonal and under. So it's going to be like that. Let's do that for each side. And then finally we are going to add down 2 layers diagonal and under from this block. So that's what it's going to look like once finished. And let's also do that for each side. So now, as you can see here, we've got a nice little palm tree here on the side of the build. And let's go ahead and move over to this section and we can do the exact same thing. It doesn't need to be the exact same as this with all the wonky patterns right here. You can have it be different, but let's go ahead and add another palm tree right here. Now that we've got those 2 palm trees over there on that side, let's swoop around to the right side as well, and we're going to add another palm tree right over here in this section. So let's go ahead and do that. Again, you don't need to do it exactly the way that I do. I'm just using these stripped jungle wood blocks and these jungle leaves, so go ahead and add your own palm tree however you want to design it. Just add one right here. Now continuing on with the details, something that we're going to do over here is we're going to add a little table right here. So let's just go off of this block right here, this dead bubble coral block. We're just going to go down 1 and then 2, and we're going to place down 1 oak slab. We're going to do the exact same thing on the other side, so right there. Then behind each of those we're going to place down a oak trapdoor, just like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 oak trapdoors right there. Then we're going to go behind and place down 6 here as well. And then we're going to take out our oak slabs again, and we're going to place down some oak slabs in between here so that we've got ourselves a little table. Next up, we're going to add 2 more chairs on each side. And then we can also add some lanterns on each side of the table. And then we can add down some item frames and some flower pots so that it looks like some plates and glasses right here. So now this is what it's going to look like once finished. Once we've got that table complete, then we're going to go up here to this patio, and we can do the same thing. We can add some chairs here. So let's add one right here as well. Then we're going to come over here to this side of the pool. Let's get out the correct blocks here. So we're going to need a stripped oak wood and a lantern. And we're just going to go 1 block away diagonally and place down a lantern on top of a stripped oak wood block. Then we're going to come over to this section of the patio right here, and off of this quartz pillar block we're going to place down 3 blocks. Then we're going to take out our smooth quartz stairs and place down 5. Then we're going to place down 3 off of that. And the third one is going to be curved like this so that it's a corner piece. Let's go ahead and break out those 3 blocks. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take out our smooth sandstone slab, and we're going to add a layer around here like that. Now let's take back out our smooth quartz stairs and place down 6 right here. And then 3. And again, the third one is going to be a corner piece. Then we're going to take out the slabs again and add another layer like so. So now we've got some outdoor couches right there. Then one more decoration that we can add is if we come over here, we can go ahead and place down a oak slab right here. So this is 1 diagonal from that. And then we're going to place another one right here. And in between, we're going to place down a cobblestone with a lantern on top of it. We can also place down another oak slab right there. And then we can add the backs of those chairs with our trapdoors. Then right here we can add a little light gray carpet. So off of this block right here we will place down a layer there, and then another layer right there. And then we can also add another light gray carpet over here. So let's place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks right there. So let's add another carpet right there, and we can go ahead and make it 3 by 8 wide, just like that. And now we are almost completely finished with the entire build. We just have 2 more steps, and those 2 steps are we're going to be placing a walk path here and over there, and then we're going to also build some blocks for the yard. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take out our dead bubble coral block, and it doesn't really matter what blocks you break out. I'm just doing it randomly. But I'm going to be creating a little diagonal path that leads out that way from these stairs. Once we've got that path filled in, then we're going to do the same thing, or something similar at least, over here. So we're going to add another path that curves out in that direction, the way that my cursor is going. And this is also going to be dead bubble coral block. And now we have one last final step, and this last step is optional, but what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using our green terracotta, and we're just going to be breaking out 2 layers, just like this. And we're going to break these 2 layers down all the way as far as you want, really. I'm probably going to break them down until I reach about where this pathway ends. And we're going to be replacing those 2 layers with green terracotta, and then we're going to skip over 2 more layers, and we're going to break out 2 more layers just like that. So let's just get these 2 layers here started. And basically we're going to be doing that for the entire front yard of this build. So of course I'm going to speed this part up, but this is the final step and it's optional, so if you don't want to do it, then you don't have to, and the build is still going to be pretty much complete. Alright guys, so there you have it. That is the complete and finished build. This is the final product, and this is it. So I hope you guys, everybody who followed along the entire tutorial, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be making more tutorials like this in the future. Also, let me know what you thought of the tutorial style, what you thought of me talking over it instead of just giving down numbers, whether you like that better or worse than the way I was doing it before. If you like it better, I'm just going to continue doing it this way. If you like it worse, then I'm going to go back to the way that I was doing it before. But I'm just trying out something new to see if it helps improve my channel. So if you could let me know down in the comments section whether or not you appreciate me talking over it, then I would appreciate that. But with all that being said, again, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.